friends, welcome to Rebel Moon Tarot. Welcome back if you've been here before. We're going to do a pick a card reading for this Mercury retrograde. Maybe find out some things you may need to know or consider. We've got 3 piles here. Pile number 1 is using the Unfolding Path Tarot, the Light Seers Tarot in pile number 2, and in pile number 3 is the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. Now, I've also randomly selected charms, and I didn't do that on camera, but that wasn't intentional. I forgot. So I will, they weren't selected, they were just grabbed out of my charm dish randomly, and yeah, so we'll see what charms came out for you too. We have the Temperance card for pile number 1. The Temperance card. Pile number 2. The energies for this week's pick a card, please. For the Mercury retrograde, for the collective. Let's see, any advice for pile number 2, please. I'm going to give the Light Seers Tarot a little bit of a shuffle. It's been a little bit resistant to freely give messages, and I think it's just there's so many of us out here in the collective feeling a particular way. Just wants the message to be clear. That's 2. That was the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So I think that was a confirmation that there's just so many messages to choose from, and I really feel like that was over there. Okay, so yes, the Queen of Pentacles came through for pile number 2. Pile number 3 is This May Hurt Tarot deck. Let's see what pile number 3 message is for you. I'll also tell you the charms before getting you to select your pile. Page of Pentacles, okay. Because maybe that'll help you to choose as well. And you can choose more than one pile. There could be several messages here for you. It is a general reading, so not all of the messages will resonate. Just don't try to make it fit. Take what resonates for you. You'll recognize it. It will be your truth. Let's see. For pile number 1, we have a trumpet. So there's something you need to say loud and proud. Pile number 1. We have a butterfly, which represents, to me, transformation and beauty. We have a heart with a key lock in it. Keep your heart open. We have the dream message. Ooh. And this is a bottle of wine with 2 glasses. So it could be about romance or celebration, anniversaries, that sort of thing. Pile number 2, we have a guitar. It looks like a bass guitar. Okay. I find the bass together with the drums, the foundation of a band. We have hope, so it could be related to your own foundation. We have a heart with hope and a heel. Maybe it's time to get dressed up and do your thing. We also have the saxophone, so maybe it's time to get out and celebrate. Maybe get out and celebrate with pile number 1. They've got the wine, you bring the music. Let's see. Now, this for pile number 3 is beautiful. You have the magic lamp, right? The genie's lamp. The you know, all you have to do is believe and rub the lamp, and the genie will come out and make your wishes come true. We also have the unicorn, which says magic on the back. Okay, maybe you're this unicorn, shining in all your beauty. We have the cassette tape. So I know exactly what a cassette tape is. I don't know why I'm struggling, but yes, I'm really getting like memories from the past, that sort of thing. Because, and that would make sense because we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So maybe things from the past are coming forward, or you're revisiting things from the past or people from the past. And then we also have the tree of life. So my friends, choose your pile. Choose more than one if you feel drawn to. The timestamps are down below, and I will meet you in your reading. Welcome, pile number 1, to your reading. You have chosen the Temperance card. And it seems as though you may be trying to keep the peace, keep the balance, keep harmony in a situation. You may be having difficulty balancing even two parts of yourself. Perhaps two different, it could be, I'm getting so many messages at once. Okay, being drawn to look at the charms. The strongest message that's coming through to me is that you are beginning to transform. You are changing. You are moving into your own energy. You have a desire to be more authentic. Yeah, and you want to celebrate this you that feels natural, this you that feels true and real, and doesn't look like who maybe you were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, last month. Something has shifted and changed in you, pile number 1, and you're trying to balance it. You're trying to balance it with your current life experience. You're trying to balance it against your current living situation, where you work, the people that you surround yourself with. And it may be that you're not feeling as though everything's clicking, and you're trying to keep this balance, right? You're trying to alchemize this new you into your existing reality, and you're hoping that everything fits. I feel like you're also, you're trying to make it right in your own mind. You're trying to justify it. You're maybe feeling a certain way and unsure why. And this is all normal. This is all natural and somewhat expected right now, because Mercury is retrograde, and that's a time when we reflect on the past, right? Things from the past may come forward, and something you hadn't thought about in a long time. You may find yourself thinking about people, experiences, lessons learned, that sort of thing is what Mercury brings up. It can be a really difficult time to have communications with people and have them understand your point of view, and for you to understand theirs. So I feel like you're in this energy of trying to balance out this new energy you find yourself in, and the energy around you. And it will settle, I promise. But the message is to stay true to who you are, okay, during this whole mess of retrogrades that's currently happening in our skies right now. Yeah, be true to you. That's most important. Sorry, I have a Take a sip of coffee. Yes, I am Canadian, and yes, we do drink a lot of Tim Hortons coffee. And yes, it's good. it's just good. All right, let's see. It says right on the cup, Canada's favorite coffee. So, where was I? All right. Yeah. Yes, the Ace of Wands is coming out. Pile number 1, you just want to come out and shine your light, right? You just have this whole new idea. Yeah, okay. Okay. Spirit's asking you to do it. Just do it. Just show up in your own energy. Show up in your own mindset. Show up in your creativity. Show up in your passions. Show up for the things you're passionate about. You are the emperor. So pile number 1, you are in charge of your life. You're in charge of your perspectives. You're in charge of what you do, what you say. You are in charge of how you think and how other things affect you. And right now, the only thing that should be affecting you is your joy moving forward. Find it. And I know that's difficult to do if you're trying to show up in your joy and the people around you or the energy or situation that you are in is a difficult one. It's exceptionally challenging to show up in a positive, upbeat energy in a negative, lower vibrational, room. Really, it's more difficult to be positive in a negative situation, but it's less about balancing things that you have no control over, which is how others are showing up in the room, how others are bringing forward their energy, and way more about balancing within yourself, okay? Grounding yourself and really knowing that what you're doing is right. It's right for you. It doesn't have to be right for everybody else. You're not for everyone, okay? I'm not for everyone. That's for sure. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. Let's see. So show up in your own energy, your own authenticity. If you're transforming, then transform. Like, okay, yeah. I was just going to say the butterfly, when the caterpillar, and I know this has been, beaten to death, this metaphor, but when the caterpillar, starts its transformation. It's not in that cocoon worried about what the outside world is going to think about it being a butterfly. It doesn't matter, okay? That's what it's meant to do. And that beauty comes out and for the world to see, right? So making that change, turning to goo first before you come out and proudly strut your stuff around the world. That's normal. The Fool card is coming out for you, pile number 1. So that is that brand new beginning. And look at the butterflies, right? We have butterflies everywhere. We have butterflies. We have flower. She's wearing blue. Now, blue is the color of the throat chakra. She is showing up as her authentic self, okay? This whole new beginning, and she is happy about it. She's celebrating this transformation. I'm getting the message that a lot of people are going through transitions and transformations in terms of, I'm really catching motherhood here, right? So maybe you're a new mother, or maybe, maybe you're in a different, your child is going, you've been a mother of a baby and you're moving into being a mother of a toddler, or of school-age children and preteens and teenagers. These are all different new beginnings. And yes, you are going to transform through this space. Absolutely. That might just be for some of you out there, but I'm really, oh, look at that. Okay. On number 1, we have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups, ooh, the Page of Cups. I love this for you. The Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So, yeah. The Temperance card is balancing emotions and flow and energy of how to bring this new beginning into fruition. All right. The Two of Pentacles is the acknowledgement that you can do it. You can actually balance these two realities. Okay. So that Temperance, if it's a feeling of, can I do this and show up and be my authentic self and still show up and do this and be this for, you know, insert how it relates to you here. The Two of Pentacles coming through at the end of the reading is saying, yes, you're doing all the right things to make this happen. We have the Page of Swords, which is really that curious, inquisitive mindset. So move forward with love, with expectation and anticipation of growth and happiness and joy. That's what that Page of Cups energy is. That's that energy of anything's possible, right? It's an energy of loving yourself and loving your motivations, loving your initiation. It's really, the Page of Cups is an energy of showing up for yourself. And the Page of Swords is that energy of showing up for yourself in the way that rings true for you. And do it with love. Ace of Cups is love, and it may be a new love in your life. You may love this new step in motherhood, this new place that you find yourself in. The Queen of Pentacles comes through for me, pile number 1, to say you've got this, you've done this. It's a beautiful thing you're doing. Queen of Pentacles is about growth, right? She has been there. She's done it. She's done the things, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is grounded. She accepts and loves who she is. She celebrates who she is. She celebrates what she has and what she's created. Very nurturing. Very blessed, very abundant is the Queen of Pentacles. She's very sensual. She shows up however she feels comfortable, and she's comfortable displaying and expressing and showing up as herself, as her authentic self. What's the bottom of the deck energy? Justice. Yeah. I'm getting the message that maybe you've been doing yourself a disservice. You've been showing up in your life to your family, to your friends, to your coworkers. You've been showing up the way you think they expect you to show up, or perhaps the first time you showed up in their energy, you were not being authentic, and now you feel stuck in that you know, in that mask that you're wearing. And that was really you doing an injustice to yourself, because you're beautiful just as you are. And if you show up authentically as you are, and for whatever reason are not accepted or embraced or welcomed by wherever it is you move into, it's because these aren't your people. You know, this isn't your place. Your soul tribe is out there, right? And you might be surprised that there are also people within your reality who are also wearing masks and not showing up as their authentic self, and you showing up in that energy, being yourself without apology and loving yourself because you know your value and worth. You give someone else permission without even knowing. You're coming forward in that positive, loving energy, authenticity that you have, that being your truly authentic self. Give someone else that power to do the same. And if you don't believe me, I think as a whole, on Earth right now, what's happening is we're seeing it with the lower vibration, with people that are in this negative, you know, problematic, conflicted, you know, angry, jealous, greedy energy. Some of those people who wore a mask so we didn't see that they held this energy are now coming forward and unapologetically showing their greed and their bigotry and their racism. And unfortunately, it works both ways, and it's giving others who feel that way permission and opportunity to show up in that energy as well. And I truly believe that most of us, most of the world, are either in this higher energy, this higher vibration, or we want to be, right? So it's time now. Why is the fear to show up loving? Why is it fearful to show up vulnerable, right? Why do we fear that? Yeah, it's time that the higher vibrational people and the people who want good and love and peace and kindness and fairness and justice, it's time for that vibration to ring higher than the lower vibration. Do you know what, in very simplistic terms, if you've ever seen like Monsters Inc., one of my favorite movies, right? So spoiler alert if you haven't, but and the message is just so pure. The monster world is collecting energy, all right? And to power their world, the monsters are powering their world with energy. And how they get that energy is they scare the children, right? So the monsters go in, they scare the children scream, that scream is energy, and up it goes, and it powers the monster world. Sound familiar? And then the monsters discover that, well, not all the monsters, a couple of monsters discover that when they go into these children's rooms, not to scare them, but to bring joy and happiness, the laughter that comes from the children is so much more, it's so much more powerful. It generates so much more energy than the screams, right? That the world changes, monster world changes, and everyone's happy now. Monsterland's happy, children on Earth are happy. They're not getting the bejesus scared out of them. And yes, if you're Canadian, you've had the bejesus scared out of you more than once, I'm sure. So that's what this is. That's what this message is. It's to show up in our in our authenticity, show up in our joy, show up in our happiness, embrace the unknown, embrace the unknown, embrace it with love and expectation of joy and happiness. What a beautiful message. Ooh. What are we going to do? I'm going to get a Find Your Own Way oracle. It's time for you to dream and celebrate and transform, unlock that key, and with that trumpet, just blow your own horn. If you have something beautiful and positive and lovely to say, don't hold back, say it. Because I'm almost positive that, you know, it's so much easier to curse off or flip the bird to someone in traffic that cuts you off than it is to be in a kind mindset or a forgiving mindset. Let's see. Okay. Heart and mind. That sounds about right. Yeah. Your spirit has a purpose for the physical life you're creating for yourself and others, channeled into the world through your heart and mind. Visualize your spirit's purpose as a star hovering above you. Picture your heart and mind at each shoulder like balancing scales. Like balancing scales. Heart and mind. I love it. Okay. Your heart is like a seashell, protective and beautiful. Your mind is like a feather, fragile, yet strong enough to harness the wind. Which side feels heavier or speaks the loudest? What is blocking your spirit from reaching your hands to manifest your desires? Identifying these blocks and ensuring balanced attention will allow your spirit to flow through your body and into your actions. This flow aligns with your authenticity. Excuse me. This flow aligns with your authenticity, keeping you connected to your intentions and channeling your energy into manifesting your desires and peace in every moment and action. It aligns with your authenticity. A confirmation of this message. There's an affirmation with this card. May I be self-aware. May I be fearless. And may I manifest goodness. Wow, thank you, Spirit, for confirming this message. Let's get an angel guide oracle card for you. So a message from the angels for my pal number ones, please, regarding this, you know, this movement towards happiness and enlightenment and lighter energy. Earth and ground. That's pretty good information. That's good advice right there. Let's see. Earth and ground. You may be feeling discombobulated or all over the place at this time, most likely because you are spreading yourself too thin and taking on too many projects at once. So your angel guide is encouraging you to get grounded. When you come back to Earth, you will have a clearer insight into who you are and what you need to do to feel safer and more at ease in your life. You are being guided to take some time to breathe, connect with fresh air, and even go somewhere in nature where you can relax, release, and let go. You may be uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on at this time, and that's because your energy is a little bit dispersed. But angels of the earth are with you to help you ground yourself and feel connected again, as you have important work to do, and exciting experiences can only unfold when your energy is intact and contained. Pile number one. Yes, don't let anyone steal that energy. Whew. We are going to close out your reading this week with an angel number. And it's at this time I'm also going to ask, if you haven't already, if you consider subscribing to my channel, if you're enjoying my readings. There's no cost to you. As well, you can hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when I upload new readings. All right, for my pile number one. An angel number. Anywhere you may see this angel number, you're going to be asked to remember the message both on the card as well as the message in this reading today. So can we have one card, please, for my pile number 1? An angel number for them to look out for. We have 2 for you. And they came out just so I can't deny it. We're reading 2. The first one is 477, Visualize Harmony. Can't make this stuff up. Release worry and welcome peace. Be comforted. The fears you have are not supported, The fears you have are not supposed to be yours alone to hold. Visualize your angels taking them from you, leaving you with only a harmonious peace. Sit in meditation right now and picture a bright light washing over you, evaporating all your fears. Then take a few deep breaths and picture what harmony looks like to you. Visualize your harmony, visualize your peace, so you know what it looks like, so you recognize it as you move towards it. And number 154, personal journey. Valuable lessons have been learned. Your angels are proud of your personal journey of self-truth and personal responsibility. This journey is a result of your choosing to learn valuable lessons from past mistakes. Write a list of what you have changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson. So, my pile number 1, this has been your reading this week. I've really enjoyed this message. It was really profound, and I take something from it myself. If you enjoyed it as well, give me a thumbs up. It helps other people find these messages as well. And also, you can consider sharing it with someone you think would benefit from hearing this message. I hope to share space again with you in the future. So until next time, my friends, all the best. Bye-bye. Hello, my pile number 2 friends. You have selected the Queen of Pentacles. And before we begin, we're going to take a look at your charms. So you got the Hope charm. You got a few musical instruments. And truly, one of the music really is a it's a vibration lifter, elevator, raiser. Okay. So even like if you can't meditate, people tell you to meditate to get yourself grounded, and you have difficulty doing that. If you can turn on music and lose yourself in the rhythm and flow, if you can hum to yourself as you do a mundane task, that is a form of meditation, right? So in that space is where you can dream and hope for what it is you truly want. It's about Queen of Pentacles. We have the high heel there and the heart. Okay, I love that the high heel comes out for you. I really feel this is about embracing your own divine feminine and really appreciating who you are. And although this reading is mostly for CIS women, it's also for anyone who identifies with that strong feminine, divine feminine quality. Okay. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, I love her. She makes no apology, right? When she needs time and space for herself, that's what she does, right? She finds it. She grounds herself in nature with the fresh air and the earth beneath her feet, hearing the animals, right? If you can't get out into nature at all, maybe if you could own a plant, right? If you could even gaze towards the sun, hopefully you're able to see the sky where you are. The Queen of Pentacles is truly abundant, and it can be abundant in wealth and finances and things like that, but the Queen of Pentacles is abundant in that she feels fulfilled and she knows that she has everything she needs. She's a great role model, okay? She's generous and kind and helpful, and she leads and lives by example. And if you've come from pile number 1, and only if you have felt drawn to pile number 1, but if you've come from pile number 1, you know exactly what this energy is. So maybe you've already been through the energy of pile number 1, and now you're showing up in that Queen of Pentacles energy, and this is your message forward. Let's see, pile number 2, messages for my pile number 2, 9 of Wands, the Star. Okay, I'm going to stop there because the message is pretty profound. So, yeah. The Queen of Pentacles knows that she is where she is today because of her faith. And I'm not talking about religion necessarily. It can be if your religion is very important to you and leads you towards bettering yourself and being there for others. But in this instance, I'm talking about she has faith in herself. She has faith in the universe. She has faith in humanity. She has hope for the future. And that is all despite this 9 of Wands energy. So it tells me that she's lived through struggle and torment, trauma, perhaps, difficult times. You know, she is the wounded warrior. My pups are out losing their mind. I'm just going to shut the window because there's probably a delivery or something. We'll likely still hear them, but maybe not as loud. Okay. Yeah, so the Queen of Pentacles is recognizing that she's landed where she is and she has what she needs and she feels fulfilled despite all these obstacles. And sometimes because of these obstacles, you know, there's been real growth. It's been a real success story. The Queen of Pentacles energy. This is your energy. This is an acknowledgement that showing up in this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy by no means minimizes your struggle to get there. But it's not always important. It's really difficult sometimes when we struggle. We live in that struggle energy because it has affected us in a way that it's so we identify with it, you know, we identify as it, you know, if you are the victim so frequently, then it's really easy to identify as that space. But when identifying as that energy or in that space, it's even more difficult to move out of. Right? So this is a message reminding you that you are not defined by who you were. You're not defined by what you've done. You're not defined by how other people have treated you or the obstacles you faced or the challenges. None of that defines you. What defines you is what's in your heart and who you know you are. And it's so unimportant to listen to what other people's judgments are, because people will think things all day long. Like, they don't know. They're not you. They're not living your life, right? Don't listen to that. This has been a really successful growth pattern for you, and Spirit's coming through to say, yay you, really. Yay you, yay you. I'm saying yay you. Look at that. That's it. That's the celebration. Yay you. That's literally the message for you this week. Get out with your girlfriends. Get out with your friends. Get out with people who support you and acknowledge you and recognize you, the real you, the authentic you. And if you haven't been showing up authentically, now's the time, because those people who love you unconditionally want to celebrate that with you, right? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. 8 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. I'm going to get bottom of the deck energy. Queen of Wands, beautiful. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands being the victory, the celebration, the happy home life, the, you know, it's that 11-11, meaning you are where you meant to be. What's meant for you won't pass you by, right? This 4 of Wands, this victory, this success, this joy that you're meant to live, this 10 of Pentacles, which is all of those things, anything you ever wanted for yourself. Yeah, that all comes to you when you stop holding yourself back. And what that is she sits knowing who she is. Okay, she sits knowing how she loves, how she hurts, how she feels, how she thinks, how she moves through this world, right? But when she looks in the mirror, she sees herself trapped, tied by other people's judgments or expectations or opinions of her. And that's very trapping. Okay, we can't possibly live up to the expectations of everyone else, and nor are we meant to, right? You weren't put on this earth to make, you know, George across the street like you. At all. Who cares about George and what he's thinking? You're not hurting George. George can go about his business. You're going to live your life, and you're going to be very happy about you and who you are and what you do and how you show up in the world. It's when we let go of these self-limiting thoughts that are in our mind, these self-doubts. That's what that 8 of Swords is. It's really, it's mental manipulation. Either you're doing it to yourself or others are doing it to you. Maybe it was how you were raised and all the things you were told about yourself and about how you weren't enough or should be better, or, you know, all that invalidation that can come from the external world, where they just they purge their crap on you. that's them, and you have the power to not allow them to affect you. So when you look in the mirror, you see you, okay? Don't see what anyone else has labeled or judged or put on you. You know, just don't. You and Source are good. You and the universe are good. You know you're where you're meant to be. Go grab this happiness, this 10 of Pentacles that's out there, because that's why we live this life. We live this life to learn, to grow, and yeah, although the Queen of Pentacles may have all kinds of abundance, wealth, and all the things, what's truly most important is not necessarily what we have. So, you know, when you leave this world, I have my doubts that people are going to say she had the nicest couch set. And what they're going to say is something about you, your character, and how you made them feel. Okay? That's the true measure of a good life, I think, in my opinion. Queen of Wands is that energy, that fire under your butt, right? It's that fire under your butt. It's saying, I create my own magic. I could care less what you think. I could care less of your opinion. I'm not hurting anybody. I am celebrating myself. I am enjoying my own life. I am enjoying who I am. And I'm just going to keep spreading love and kindness. I'm going to keep having hope and faith. Because that's what makes dreams come into fruition. That's what makes dreams reality. All right, I'm going to get a Find Your Own Way card. It's a oracle deck. And see if in pile number 1, the Find Your Own Way card just totally confirmed the message. And pile number 2, I really feel as though your message is a continuation from pile number 1. So for those, like I said, who have been here, been there, this is where you end up. In this Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups, the Star. This is beautiful. And the only 2 warning cards are the 9 of Wands. It's an not even a warning card. It's an acknowledgement that you have shown up and you have done it and you have been successful in facing all these challenges, and an acknowledgement and a recognition that you didn't come through all of that unscathed, but what you did do is you came through that with love for yourself, with love for others. Wear your history with pride. Right? Okay, I love this. That's that 9 of Wands energy, right? You did it. Wear your history with pride. Why can't I find that? Because it's at the very back of the book. There we go. Wear your history with pride and gratitude. It is still being written. I'm sorry the pups are so loud up there today. Your history can't be erased no matter how much you might wish it could. It's an ongoing journal recording each high and low, and your task is to write the next line, not to rewrite past pages. That's profound. I'm going to read that again. Your task is to write the next line, not the next page, not the next paragraph, not the next chapter. Your task is to write the next line, and it's not to rewrite the past pages. You have the power to give your past purpose and to shape the future you're creating for yourself. In the present, you're suspended between your foundation of your past and the potential of your future, and you hold authority over both. Analyzing the past helps us learn, but love helps us grow. And as you reflect on and embrace your past, treat your former self with love and pride. Treat your former self with love and pride, okay? There's an affirmation with this card, and is, may I rest today, looking back with kindness and forward with hope. Again, may I rest today, looking back with kindness and forward with hope, right? That's the looking back on it with kindness, and that's the moving forward with hope. I love when the cards, when Spirit has the messages come through, so it's an additional layer, an additional confirmation for you that you're on the right path. All right, we're going to get an Angel Oracle card for you. Let's see what the Angel's message is for my pile number 2s for this week. What message is coming through for pile number 2? 3. Okay, we're going to put that. I'm curious. Do the work. We're not going to read that one, but it came out as well. But it came up flipped. So I think these 2 are the 2 that you need. You have angelic protection. Of course you do. And you have divine timing. Let's read those for you. Angelic protection. A brilliant light of protection is around you at this time. Angels are guiding and guarding you and want you to know that you are safe. Whether you're feeling worried about physical, emotional, or spiritual harm or not, this card is confirming that you have spiritual protection. Your angel guide is supporting you and leading you towards positive experiences and outcomes. If you have decisions to make or opportunities to take and you are unsure what to do, know that this card is bringing you comfort and support. The angels who are with you only need a prayer from you in order to swoop in and guide you. So yes, don't ever hesitate to speak to your angels. They want to help you, and they will if you ask, okay? They're not just going to barge in and change the course of your life unless you're really askew, right? They're not there to do that. We have free will. We live the lives we live. We make the choices we make. But if you need help making those choices, ask your angels. We have divine timing. Life is always unfolding in the perfect time-space sequence. So, angel wisdom is encouraging you to move in a state of trust, knowing that good things are always unfolding for you. You may find yourself feeling impatient and unsettled, but instead of letting your ego and imagination pull you into a downward spiral, trust that your prayers are being answered and your plans are coming to fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. You may feel that your prayers aren't being answered or that your hopes aren't being realized, but you must know that the universe and your angels are always working towards the highest good and the outcome that will be the best for you. When this card appears, trust the process. Trust the process. Pile number 2. All right, we're going to end your reading this week, pile number 2, with an angel number. This is also the time I'm going to ask you to consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't. It's no cost to you to do that. You can hit the notification bell and that will notify you when I upload new readings. As well, please share this message with someone that you think would benefit from hearing it. The angel number, look at that. Okay, that's too many. The angel number, whenever you see this number on this card, you're being asked to remember the message that is written on this card as well as the message in this reading today. So you can see this number anywhere. Address, telephone number, the total on a receipt, on the clock, you know. All the places you can see numbers. Let's see. This is the one. Oh, I almost dropped all those cards. Eek. All right. Angel number 662, big picture. Make choices that reflect the main goal. Your angels ask that instead of focusing on the little things that can distract you and create negativity, you shift your focus to the big picture today. Your angels remind you that when you keep that image in mind, each choice you make will be in favor of what you ultimately want. Reflect upon your main goal now, write it on a piece of paper, and put the paper somewhere you will see it constantly, such as beside the bathroom mirror. So make choices that reflect your main goal. All right, pile number 2. As the dogs bark us to a conclusion, this has been your reading, and I really enjoyed reading this message for you. I hope you did as well. If so, please give me a thumbs up. It helps other people find these messages, and I hope to share space with you again in the future. Until next time, all the best, my friends. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3, friends. You have selected the Page of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. Let me just get comfortable in my seat. We're going to start with your charms. So you have 2 charms that bring the word magic, right? So the magic lamp, the genie's lamp, is there, and magic with the unicorn. So of course, unicorn being a representation of magic, you just need to believe. And with the genie's lamp, you must believe in magic, but you also have to take practical steps. You've got to rub the lamp, right? Just the lamp being in your existence isn't enough. You need to actually believe and do something. So this unicorn coming through with the Page of Pentacles is giving me the message that there is something that you want to do. There is some way that you want to be. There is something that you want to create. Okay. And yeah, that Page of Pentacles is that dream, right? You have a dream. We have the Tree of Life, and we also have the cassette. Now, when I think of the cassette, I think of the mixtape, right? So the mixtape was, depending on what age you are and watching this, you may or may not have had cassette tapes to play your music, but the cassette tape was the equivalent, that the mixtape was the equivalent of, you know, that random playlist that you had. So you would record onto that cassette tape. You could have, you know, the love songs, or you could have you know, your favorite rock artists would be on there, or rap artists, or, you know, country artists, however, whatever music you listen to, that and so many more genres. It was also something that you, a lot of relationships would, you know, new relationships, teen relationships would start with a mixtape, and the mixtape would contain songs that one person had recorded onto the tape for the other, and they would be songs that, of things that maybe you wished you could say to a person and you couldn't, or songs that made you think of the other person, and they were meant to, that tape was meant to convey a message of how this person felt about you, or how much they loved you, or things they wish they could say to you. Okay, or maybe even the light that they saw you in. So this Page of Pentacles is giving me the energy, pile number 3, that there's something you want to create. There's something you want to put out in the world. There's some magic that you want to bring into reality. There's some magic that's happening for you. So the page is that celebration of the dream, right? So the Page of Pentacles needs only the Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity, and then can move into that Knight of Pentacles energy, where gets the first step going. So it may be that you're looking right now for your opportunity to make this happen. You get the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Yes. Whatever this is that you want to create, pile number 3, it's beautiful, and it's going to bring you into independence. It looks like you have an idea on how to have something that stands on its own, stands for itself. This is something that is very important to your heart, right? This is some message of love. This may be a message of love to you. This may be a new relationship that's beginning. But this Nine of Pentacles energy is that, you know, that gift energy, that gift of love, that gift of abundance, that gift of finances, that's that standing on your own. So I feel like you have some dream, some idea that's you know, means something to you, that your heart is invested in. towards making beautiful things happening for yourself or your loved ones or the world, whatever it is. Look at all the pentacles. Holy moly. We've got the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So this is all about, this is something actually tangible. This is something that you are going to see grow. Okay, you're perfecting it. This could be a new skill that you're starting. It could be a new hobby that you're starting. It could be a new job or relationship that is beginning, and you are moving forward with love and faith and hope. You're working on your skill set. You are creating something beautiful, something that maybe even other people can work on with you. I'm like, maybe this is, oh, it could be so many things. The 10 of Pentacles coming through to say that it's going to be everything you dreamed it would be. I feel like and more. It's going to bring a great deal of satisfaction. This is a legacy that you're building, that you're creating, pile number 3. And it's giving something, it's giving people something to think about. It's giving people another perspective. What is this, pile number 3, that you're doing? I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of it because it's beautiful. It's abundant. It's cooperative. It's love-based. It's very grounded in reality. And it's going to be very successful for you, pile number 3. So, let's say you were asking the universe, oh, should I move forward on my dream? I'm going to listen to a pick a card and see what it says. It says yes. The universe says yes. Yes, yes, and more yes. And yes again is what the answer is. Yes. What is it that pile number 3 is creating? It may not be able. Look. The Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so the opportunity is coming. Yes, so as soon as you made the choice, yes, I'm going to do it. Okay, this is my message from the universe. I asked for a message. I looked at this tarot reading. I got this confirmation. Here's the opportunity coming through for you. The Empress is the creator. She's the creator. She's the mother. She is nature. She is all that is beautiful and strong with the divine feminine. Wow. Okay. I almost don't want to shuffle any more cards. That's it. I can't because I'm so scared. The 5 of Swords energy is the bottom of the deck. And I've peeked a couple of times and it's been the bottom of the deck. So let's see. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the Magician. Well, there you go. There you go. I think the 5 of Swords is past energy. That's the underlying energy. That's the energy that could stop you in your tracks, right? So that 5 of Swords is that conflict energy, that fighting energy, that negative energy. And in this case, where he's taken these swords, like I see these other 2 energies in the background. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's 2 people in the background and they look torn, you know, they look troubled. One is on their knees, they're holding their heads, you know, there's a crumbling building behind them. And I think this has been energies you've been fighting. And you've just taken the strength away from them by taking away their swords, right? Taking away the impact of their mindset, the impact of their words, the impact of their opinions or judgments. Like, you're just over it, and you are not, you're burying those. That's not something you're taking with you. You've got your 3 swords. You've taken their swords away from them. They're buried in the earth. You're moving on. You're listening to your own self. The Queen of Swords is underneath that, right? She knows. The Queen of Swords is brilliant and asks for no one's opinion or accepts no one's judgment. You know, even good judgment. She doesn't look for her validation in others. And you are done doing that. And I think that movement towards, I'm going to do this dream, I'm going to make it happen. The universe said yes. That is that 5 of Swords. I'm not going to listen to any negativity, any negative self-talk. Here comes my opportunity, and I'm moving forward with it. I'm going to birth it. I'm going to create it, and it's going to be successful. The Magician and the 4 of Wands. I mean, hello. You're creating this for you, for yourself. You're creating this foundation. You're creating this legacy. This is something that people will see, people will feel, people will celebrate. They'll celebrate that you could do this, and it will open doors so they can follow their dreams as well. You opening this door and taking these steps and creating this beautiful whatever it is you're creating in life, whether you recognize it or not, is healing ancestral trauma and creating a legacy. Because you are the ancestor to future generations, right? And it begins with you bringing this dream into fruition, making it a reality, and it's beautiful. These cards couldn't get any better. They speak of your growth, of you making things happen, and it's real. It's not just in your mind, it's reality. It's Pentacles, it's grounded, it's truth, it's real, it's tangible. We can touch it, smell it, feel it, you know. We can share it, give it, use it, all the things. And it's bringing absolute beauty to you, to your family, to your loved ones. Put out that mixtape. Put out that mixtape. Okay. Not literally, unless it is. Just put pieces of you, put pieces of your heart together in a project and share it. That's what that mixtape is. Okay, pile number 3. We're going to get a Find Your Own Way. Well, there it is. Oracle card for you. Just jumped out of the pile. You are nature. Yeah. We got Pentacle, 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 and nature. So yeah, you are nature. Let's see. How come I can't ever find the book? Okay. I bury it somehow. After each reading, I bury it under a bunch of books. Let's see. You are nature. Nature is wild in spirit. It desires, pursues, grasps onto life, and allows the passage of neighboring energies. It grows, regrows, evolves, and creates beauty in all seasons. Nature is ancient, connected, collaborative, fragile, and forceful. It's solid and dependable, ever-shifting and malleable. Nature embodies both science and spirit, order and chaos, light and dark. You are nature and a world of qualities. You can be all of these things without contradicting your authentic self. The only thing that brings goodness to the spectrum of qualities is the uniting source of energy, the sun. And what's the sun? Love. Let your source be love. Let the loving energy of the divine sun be expressed in whatever is unifying, life-affirming, and joy-inspiring. And this card has an affirmation. Goodness is natural to me. May I not be limited in my expression of love. So again, goodness is natural to me. May I not be limited in my expression of love. Pile number 3. I love this message for you. We're going to get a message from the angels, Angel Guide Oracle message for my pile number 3. If I called you any other pile, I apologize. I don't know why I got the sense that maybe I did. I do that a lot. I misspeak unintentionally. And truthfully, after the readings are done, these are channeled intuitive readings, so I do not always know what the messages are. We have 3. Compassion. Manifestation. And power and intention fell on the floor, so just give me one sec. Power and intention, and I am going to read all 3 for you. They're not that long, so please hang in there with me. Compassion. Your angels are wrapping a light of compassion around you at this time and guiding you to let go of conflict or the need to prove your point. The more you resist and fight, the unhappier and more drained you will be. Pointing out mistakes or mishaps or concentrating on the negative traits or actions of others will only hold you back. Don't let the unjust action of others block your experience of joy and freedom. Take time to review where in your life you may be feeling held back or even consumed by frustration and anger, and ask your angels to shine their light upon you at this time. So that 5 of Swords is that feeling held back, right? Consumed with the frustration and anger often caused by others, let's be honest, right? Okay, power and intention. When you align your intentions with the highest good and act with love and consideration, your power is intensified. When you draw this card, your angels are drawing close to remind you of this. You have the capacity to be a leader and guide at this time, and you are being encouraged to align with love and the highest good so that you act from the heart. Often when power arises within, we can find our ego gets louder, and this is because it wants us to be limited and to question or even stifle our growth. But don't let it hold you back now. Call in your angels and invite them to help you listen closely to the voice of your soul so that you can move forward powerfully and effectively in a loving way. And then we have this manifestation card right above the Magician, which is you, right? Manifestation card. There we go. Manifestation is the ability to bring our thoughts, dreams, and intentions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create from deep within energies and experiences that lead us towards greater fulfillment and purpose. You are blessed to have received this angel card today, for it encourages you to recognize your power. You are a master of manifestation, and whenever you focus on something with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you bring that dream into reality. If you're working on bringing something to fruition at this time, whether that be a project, an opportunity, or even a miracle, this card lets you know that it is unfolding right before your eyes. It's very important to stay elevated at this time and focus on positive energy, blessings, and the positive events that are happening around you as you are magnetizing even more blessings into your world. Pile number 3. Wow. Wow. I love this for you. Okay, pile number 3. We're going to end your reading with an angel number. And this is the point at which I'm going to ask, if you haven't already, if you'd consider subscribing to my channel. There's no cost to you to do this. Also, if you are enjoying the messages and want to receive more, hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of when I upload new readings. I do zodiac readings as well. I do, what do I do? I am intuitively guided, so I definitely do the zodiac readings. I do pick a card readings. I also do collective readings when I'm drawing to do so. So also, if there's someone you know that would benefit from hearing this confirmation, this message today, please share it. Let them get that hell yeah from the universe as well. Okay. So this angel number, wherever you see it, anywhere you may find numbers, you're being asked to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading, okay? 811. Faith-filled. The inspiration is divine. Your angels call on you to take actual steps towards your inspired thoughts. All of those ideas and spiritual downloads you've been having are from a higher power. Journal about a dream you have, then list 3 steps you can take today toward making it a tangible reality. Remember that the smallest steps are the most important. So this has been one whole message of, you know, take inspired action, right? That's beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, pile number 3, this has been your reading for this week. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. It helps others to find the reading and get inspired as well. I really enjoyed sharing this time and space with you, and I hope we can do the same again in the future. Until next time, all the best, my friends. Bye-bye.